everybody, Ira Miller here with Homes Around the Village's YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. A couple of minutes late, I apologize for that. I'm on Mexico time still, so we'll get over that. And we'll show you a few little photos as well. So thank you for joining tonight. I'm looking for my chats here. Oh, who's that guy?
There you go.
All right, there we go. There we go. All right, thank you for putting that up front there, Christian.
Of course.
All right, Kevin is in the house, man. So as you all may or may not know, I was in Manzanillo, Mexico. I think it's just north of Puerto Vallarta on the Pacific coast. Well, so one of the things I missed the most was Jason Gallagher was here. So maybe he's in the house. I have to check. Man, I hated to miss Jason, but we had this trip planned for a long time. So Jace, sorry, man. I'll have to catch you in December. You came a little early anyways. You should be here this week, not last week, but it's okay. All right. So Rich A., thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate that. Pat and Jane, how's it going? Thank you so much. You guys are in for a good show this evening. And we have Gary Winkle. So there you go. Anticipating the latest YouTube commercial. All right. And let's see. And Jane D is here. So cool. Tom George. Tom, my man. So that gives me a chance to do a little segue into Tom. So Tom, let me just talk to you a little bit about Tom and Lauren. When they first started working for me or working with me, as many of you may or may not know, there's a lot to unpack here with Tom. So as you may or may not know, I've always said that for 0.5% I will be, I will work for you. Oops. And I will, sit there and help you out all the way through the process. If you're buying a Village's home, okay? And so that's what happened. Tom and Lauren found a really nice Lantana model home on the golf course, got it for a really good deal. And so they're utilizing my services now for renovations, which this is what renovations is going to look like. So this is our YouTube channel. We're going to have a bunch of videos on there that we haven't really quite got to yet, but we're building our YouTube channel. We're going to have a lot of before and afters. This is our website. Christian, I think we need my logo a little bit bigger on the website.
Okay.
I mean, actually a lot bigger on the website. So you can go to either place. But so, Tom, thank you so much for allowing me the privilege of taking care of you and Lauren, and we're going to make you a beautiful home. You're going to really love it. So Tom and I spent a little bit of time this morning because since I was gone for a week, I had my demolition guy come through there and just take everything out, all the cabinets, all the flooring, everything out of there. We got rid of some arches. One of the new things that came to play for me was the master bathroom. So anyways, Tom and Lauren told us what they had come up with for the master bathroom. They're going to totally enclose the master shower, which they still may do. I don't know. I haven't talked to Tom lately. I haven't looked at my emails yet. Might be in the email, but kind of made some suggestions based on my experience. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. But thank you very much, Tom, for giving me the opportunity and the pleasure of taking care of this home, because it's really my passion. It's what I love to do. And just really, it's to me like creating art when we go ahead and renovate these homes. I'm going to have a really good time doing it. I took them over to see Hazelwood, which a lot of you may or may not know about. And so Hazelwood should be having the cabinets coming in, and then once the cabinets come in, we have all the drywall all repaired, all painted. The painting on the outside is going to happen this week. Everything's going to come together for Hazelwood, and we should be pretty close to Benito for Hazelwood, and I can concentrate on Tom's house full time. So thank you, Tom and Lauren. I appreciate it. Thank you for this opportunity, and hopefully you're okay with us doing our before and afters. And we're going to have a good time doing it. And one of the main reasons I started this company is because of how delayed all these other companies are. They're all busy. They're all, months out. And so there was just a need that I felt like I needed to fulfill. So there we go. As I was saying, though, so Tom and I and Lauren, we entered into an agreement where I would go ahead and help them out with the whole process of buying this village's home, because you're not represented in the villages when you're working with an agent there. So I put them with one of my preferred agents I have over there, and then we got this thing closed, and like I said, we're on a roll. So for 0.5%, I really think that's a great deal for y'all. Okay, so anybody that would like my help, that's what I'm here for. And there's no other, I don't think there's any other real estate agent around that does what I do. So if I can help anybody else out there, cool. Corky, 16 days to closing, getting excited here and on top of the world. And so I have somebody come in next month that's interested in on top of the world. So I feel like I need to kind of broaden our horizons for the people out there who prefer to have a much smaller community in which to live in. So I need to start doing a little bit more, I think, for on top of the world. So Corky, we'll be doing a little bit, if it's okay with you, we'll do a little video of your walkthrough and all that good stuff, which is what I do as well. So in the on top of the world process with Corky, they went through and they picked out all their features and they had their home built, and I helped make suggestions and along the way. And if somebody is not available for the pre-drywall walkthrough, I do that for you as well. And then at the end we do a walkthrough. But so there's an orientation that happens, and once the orientation, I like to try to stay out of the orientation. They say it's a walkthrough, but it's really an orientation. Then I like to come in after closing, and we do a full walkthrough. So there you go. Let's see here. I need to do something here. All right. So, 1 week gone. Well, guess what? I come home, and my assistant has flown the coop. No, she didn't quit. She's off in Missouri hunting with her father and her brother and her boyfriend. So that was kind of rough. So I had to hit the ground running here without my right hand, both my arm person. So Blakely, if you're watching, you need to get back here pretty quick. I hope this week goes by like that. But I still have Christian, my man. He's always there for me, and I'm always there for him. So, okay, let's move on a little bit before we get into some pictures.
By the way, we got 39 concurrent viewers.
Oh, nice. Cool. So Bruce D from Columbus, Ohio. Jace is on. He's on the chat. I hated missing him. But he didn't he didn't get a chance to drag me up on that stage either. So I had some people tell me, hey, I saw you on a video up on that stage. I'm like, yeah, my buddy Jace dragged me up there, but I had a good time. I had fun. So Gary, stay dry, buddy. Watch out for them storms, man. Tallahassee seems to be getting the storms pretty bad. So Racer Dude, my racer man, Racer Dude is back. So I'm so happy y'all have come back here. Look, we're going to go back and forth, I think, because for you early birds here and Patricia, let me just show you, man, my Mexican trip. You guys you're going to freak out. All right. There's Patty, my wife, my lovely wife. So we started off at Papacito's Cantina in Dallas. Let me go ahead and give me a little mini-me up here for a second. Let's see. Where's my mini-me?
Go back to where you were.
Here?
Yeah, that red icon. And then go to media.
No.
Here, let me see the mouse.
I don't think that's the right icon. There's supposed to be another icon here.
No, it is the green or the red one is how you control.
Oh.
It's like all. I don't know why it's all closed. There you go.
All right, cool. Oh, there we go. All right, shrink. It's not shrinking. I mean, I'm glad I have Christian here because I'll tell you what.
Why?
Try it again. Hey. No? All right. Well, you're just going to have to deal without me. Okay. So this is in the Dallas airport. This is my nephew over here. He's the one that paid for the whole trip with his lovely wife. And then this is his wife's son, his wife's mama, his wife's papa, who, by the way, do not speak English at all. So I was so happy to have them in Mexico with us. But I'm pulling every Spanish memory that I can think of out of there, and it helped me. So this is Dallas Airport at Papacitos. Here we go to Manzanillo, Mexico, and off we go. So believe it or not, this is Mexico, and I had no clue. there were mountains in Mexico. And so we're coming up on the coast here and landing in this little teeny tiny airport. Oh, let's see. There's my nephew. There's my son, Joey, Justin, Jamie, my daughter. This is my daughter here, my son here. Showing them. And then this is the rest of the gang. Patty Miller, who doesn't like to be on camera. Scared to death to be in Mexico. Did you see how big her eyes were? That is great. And this is just a little tiny airport. I mean, this is customs. We're going through customs right now. And my wife's like, what are we doing? Where are we going? What's happening? So that's funny. All right. So this is the coast. And man, I really wanted to go surfing. This is the coast. But this is a bay in Manzanillo. This is actually Santiago Bay. And this is where I was wanting to go surfing along here. But, you know, the waves really weren't that big. There's some small ones. And we're going over here. There's a big hotel up here. And we're headed to over here. All right. Now, this is the house that we're living in. This is our view. Now, tell me that's not a gorgeous view. There it is again. We're staying at Villa Blanca in Manzanillo. This is my room. This is my bedroom. This is my view that I had in my bedroom. Was that not a fantastic view? This is like a 5-bedroom home. There's a pool over here. Let me see, how am I? Okay. This is from the balcony of my bedroom, looking down, looking at that view. This is another view of my room. Man, we ate like kings at this place. These ladies fed us breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. It was fantastic. This is a pavered road going all the way down to the beach club. These are just some of the homes that were, I'm a big proponent of architecture, right? And look at the flowers that these bougainvilleas are beautiful. So this is Manzanillo Bay. And then the other view was Santiago Bay. These are just some of the houses where we were in a place called La Punta, which is translated to the point. If you go down this road, you'll see Pedro the monkey. I don't know if we have any pictures of Pedro, but look at those beautiful flowers. And there again is that is Santiago Bay. This is the house we're staying in. Okay. The master suite is up here. You can't even see half the house because the house just kind of is on the side of a cliff. This is the dining room, living room area. You can see out there, the beautiful view out there. This is us having breakfast every morning outside. What is this? Oh, somebody was giving us, it was some kind of a shot that they made for us. It was called a mini beer. That's what it was called, a mini beer. So, but yeah, breakfast every morning. We were there Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday to Saturday. Look at that view. This is the coast where I showed you where I wanted to go surfing. Let's see, how many pictures do we have? These are some of the other houses in the area Pedro the monkey's over here somewhere. That's one of our hosts, Jasmine. And that's Penn and my daughter, Jamie. And look at that view. And we've gotten a boat and we went all the way around this island here, over to here, and went skin diving. And it was like swimming in an aquarium. It was unbelievable. So, there you go. We're going to go. So what'd y'all think of that? That was pretty fabulous, wasn't it? It was fantastic. So that's just part of the fun. I do have a bunch of videos. Maybe I'll share with you next week. Because obviously, I'm going to be taking videos, right? So those are just some of the pictures that Christian downloaded for me real quick. So Create Sunshine. Hey, that's a new name. And I want to thank you so much for joining us this evening. Pat Navarro, the Ghost Rider, yay. You had been missing there for a few weeks. So thank you for showing up. Peter, thanks so much. Those videos are great. So I'm glad you enjoyed those. Like I said, we're going to build our new YouTube channel for I Am Renovations. You're going to see all those renovation videos on there. And it's exciting for us. Ira, do you still work with people who are interested in buying a home and on top of the world, planning on moving to the villages or on top of the world in 2026? Listen, absolutely. On top of the world, I'm going to tell you something. I think a lot of people discovered On Top of the World when I discovered On Top of the World and brought it to this YouTube channel because, look, the villages is not for everybody. And I started hearing people more and more and more saying, villages is too big. I have a hard time trying to find my way around the villages. In the wintertime, it gets too crowded. So have to give the people an option, right? So Leon, I was just saying with my buddy Corky back up in the beginning, who closes on his home in 16 days and On Top of the World, that I really need to get started with promoting On Top of the World. Now, I'm going to be straight up and honest with all y'all. Back a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago now, the developer of On Top of the World back in 2021, 2022, when, man, housing was just going off the wall, because everybody was just coming out of the pandemic and everybody wanted to move to the free state of Florida. And man, we were selling houses left and right, and On Top of the World was just, they were just rocking it. And so I think in large part because of you all and all my videos. And the guy calls me up and says, hey, what are you doing? Showing On Top of the World and doing videos and On Top of the World. This is a private community. You didn't ask permission. And so I had to explain to him, I asked permission. I got permission. It's a long story. I don't even know if y'all want to even hear what the story was. But, so it was like, he got his attorneys to write me letters. His attorneys actually came on my side and agreed with me, like, hey, it's free advertising. I think he was thinking. So yes, they pay me a commission if I bring anybody there to build a home, buy a home, to build a new home or buy a new inventory, what we call spec homes in my construction trade. They pay us a commission. And so I think that he thought that I was having an unfair advantage, that people were coming to me through this media outlet, and I was taking them to On Top of the World, and I think he thought a lot of those were probably people who would have come to On Top of the World anyways. And he was dead wrong, because just about everybody I talked to, I said, hey, how'd you hear about On Top of the World? They go, oh, well, through you, didn't even know about it. So I took a couple people, Jane and Pat, who were, who we talked to at the top of this stream here. There were two people that I brought to On Top of the World, and I called the manager out and I said, hey, you need to hear something from these ladies here. They would like to tell you something. And they said, yeah, we never would have heard On Top of the World if it wasn't for Ira. And I would say that was probably 90% of the people anyways. And regardless, so it's like, so after the attorney thing and me having to get with his attorneys, and they were sending me rules to go by and all that stuff, I'm like, man, that's just a lot of energy. I feel like I don't need to really exert in promotion of On Top of the World. But hey, I love to sell homes On Top of the World and Stone Creek. And so Stone Creek is a neighbor. It's butted right up to On Top of the World. And when I take people over to Del Webb Stone Creek, a lot of times they like that even better. So you never know. It's a little smaller than On Top of the World. So you have the giant villages, you have On Top of the World, and then you have Del Webb Stone Creek. But those are all excellent choices for 55 plus active adult communities. So I would more than love to help you all with showing you homes in all these communities. How come my light's not on? Oh, there we go. Messed up. There we go. I don't know. My light's not on up here. I don't know why. Anyways, no problem. So yes, Leon, I would love to show you. I'll be here in 2026. Everybody asking, when are you going to retire? I just started a brand new renovation company, right? So why am I going to retire now when I'm just getting that company started? So here's my YouTube channel. If any of you want to click on that and save that, you'll be able to go back to I Am Renovations. Here's something I guess maybe I can just announce right here to you, the world. Maybe my daughter Jamie is watching, but she's my vice president. I made her vice president of I Am Renovations for her birthday. Jamie's birthday was on Saturday, and I wanted to give her a good present, and I eventually want to turn I Am Renovations over to Jamie. She has her master's degree in interior architectural design. Now, that's not an interior designer. Interior architectural design is somebody who comes in and moves walls and does exactly what we do. I mean, when you see these renovation videos, this is exactly what we plan on doing. So eventually, when I'm ready to kick back, I would like the vice president to take over. So hopefully she's watching, because she didn't know that. And everybody knows it now that Miss Jamie C. Miller is vice president of I Am Renovations. Happy birthday. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Christian, for all that. Wait a minute. What the heck? Am I starting over again? Okay, looks like I started all over again. That's weird. So thank you for giving those links. Vincent Van Ira. Oh, of course, Wrestler would come up with something like that. Wrestler Mania in the house. So Thank you, Wrestler, for joining us this evening, Missy Mo. Thank you. Hopefully y'all didn't miss all my pictures. I might do that whole presentation over again towards the end of the show here. So,
We have 95, if that's what you're looking at.
yeah, that's not right. We had that same problem last.
No, this
2
is, we
weeks
have
ago.
for 40 current, 95 in total. So it looks like it's working well.
Can't be. Anyways, welcome back to the good life. Stan, did you see what the good life looked like? This was the good life, Stan. This is the good life right here. So, and having these ladies wait on us hand and foot like this, that's the good life, sir. So, yeah. Back to the grind, I would have to say. So there's a lot of your fans there, Wrestler, the Ghost Rider, Kevin Jacks. So, man, look, make me jealous with all of those pictures of you on those cruises, you and Karen having a good time with Fancy Reagan and all those rock and roll bands. So I had to go out and have me a good time. And that's what I told, I don't know who I told. I told the whole family probably. This is like a cruise ship on land. They make your beds every day. They clean your room every day. They make you 3 meals a day every day. They'll put you in the van and take you wherever you want to go. We went out on snorkeling trips. It was unbelievable. So, Missy, hello, Wrestler. Happy to help however I can. Thank you, Corky. I appreciate it. So, Wrestler wants to buy a home right around the corner from Skip. I would love nothing more to help you find a home right around the corner from Skip. Except the problem is that Skip might go ahead and put his house on the market, and he's threatened that more than once, by the way. So good question, Patricia. Pat says, Corky Gaskell, did you look at Stone Creek as an option? And if so, if you don't mind telling me, why did you pick Oto over Stone Creek? Hi, Andrea. Thank you for joining tonight. Yeah. Thank you, Wrestler. There it is, the promotion of giving me the thumbs up, subscribe, and the notification icon. Yes, it does, Wrestler. Thank you very much. Can't wait until January 2028. 3 years. There you go. We'll have Ghost Rider and Gary Winkle in the house for real. That's a good one. So he works at a prison and he says that's his parole date. That's hilarious. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Missy. That's cool. I'm trying to get caught up with little bit closer to my current time. I don't want to. Boy, you can't get that view in the villages either. Was all the food vegan? Yeah, not for me. Skinny dipping in Mexico. Ira, if I were interested in building a new home in Stonecrest, how do I find out which lots are available and cost? They are cost, or are they Stonecrest or Stone Creek? Stonecrest is built out. When our homes came in there, bought every single lot that was left, built that place out. So Stonecrest is now completed. Stone Creek is not. So no, they're not on the lottery system. We can just go out there with our map. I go out there with you. Since I did it for 9 years with the villages, man, I had me a little Bravada, Oldsmobile Bravada. You guys remember those? Those are like a mini SUV. It was all-wheel drive. I loved that little car. And I would drive right up on those dirt lots and say, okay, here's your lot, here's your view, and this is how deep it is. This is where your house would be. So I can do all that with you and on top of the world in Stone Creek, not on Stonecrest. So let me know. So Corky says, Pat, we did look at Stone Creek. I love to cook and bake and love my appliances to be gas. There you go. No gas. Also, we just couldn't find a floor plan in Stone Creek we love. So there you go. Kind of a no-brainer, I guess, for them. Although, I mean, I guess you could always, go with an in-ground propane tank if you wanted gas in your home in Stone Creek. But, I guess that could be kind of like having, like I have at my house, I have natural gas. Don't have a natural gas range, but I'm thinking about it. But I do have a gas outlet for my barbecue. And man, that is so convenient. I never have to check to see if I have any propane gas. I just turn that grill on and I start cooking. So that's some good information, Corky. Thank you. We found out about Otto from Ira and are planning to move in 2027. Which, if you think about it, sounds like a long way to go, but it's only 2 years because this is middle of November. Then we have 2025 before you know it. And 2027 will be here before you know it. Okay. The Terra model. So that's one of the villas, the 1,450 square foot villas. Alrighty, so yes, my sister Jane D and I found out about Otto from Ira. We met him out there when we visited last year. Absolutely. So guys, if y'all are in the market for a home, we'll go and we'll look at everything. I like to sit down with everybody for at least an hour if it's our first time meeting, hour to hour and a half, figure out what your druthers are, whether it's a village's home or whether it's a home in on top of the world, Stone Creek, Stonecrest, Spruce Creek Golf and Country Club, the Plantation, Legacy. There's a lot of them in the area. So it's my job to try to figure out for you where you best would be located. I had some people, they actually bought in Spruce Creek South. And, they were telling me their price range and how big of a home they want and where they want to be located. And they have family in, I guess Orlando or maybe Claremont. But anyways, we looked at all these houses, all these communities and found just the right one for them. So, all right. So we are planning to come down. Thank you, Pat, by the way. We're planning on coming down next May. I'll contact you prior. Yeah, please do. Give us a call, Christian. Give them our phone number. And we would love to have you come on in. Blakely, you'll probably more than likely talk to Blakely. She'll make you an appointment with me, and we'll just figure out what it is that we need to do for you. Yeah, I hope she heard that. That would be great. I forgot to tell her on her birthday. Can you believe that? I mean, I'm thinking to myself, I know there's something I'm missing here. I know there's something I'm missing. Bought her a television for her bedroom. And that's all I can think of. And man, we're sitting there in paradise in Manzanillo. So, my head is just not there. Yeah. No, Pat, I'm here for you guys. I'm going to tell you something. Even if I was to retire, which I'm not saying I am, I'm always going to be here for you. I'm always going to be available. If this I Am Realty, if Blakely takes it over, I don't know who might take it over. Christian might take it over. Somebody might take it over. Jamie, I think, might be tied up with I Am Renovations. We might make I Am Realty and Renovations. Who knows? She might just take the whole thing over. So, but no, I'm here for you guys. Especially those of you I've already met. I'm always going to be here for you. I might have to come back in from my boat to help you out, but that's probably when I'm going to retire, is when I finally get my boat. And I've been saying that for 25 years. Just seems like I had to get 2 kids through college. 1 kid needed to get her master's degree, and so on and so forth. And so here we are today. So Gary, I'm here for you too, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. Happy birthday, Jamie. That's the funny thing. So, whether y'all know it or not, probably not, we got to Manzanillo on November 9th, my birthday, and our last day was on Jamie's birthday. So that worked out pretty cool. All right. Okay, so it was Stone Creek. Yeah, so you know what? I love to go out, love to look at lots, love to give you my ideas of, which way it's facing, where we need, how much money we want to spend on a lot. Yeah, I love to be hands-on and help you guys. So what do you think of the village's poured walled construction? Well, I got to tell you, they have it down to a science. I mean, when you're mass producing something, that's certainly a way. I think it's a 6-inch solid poured wall that they just put together. They bring it in on a truck, bring the cranes up. Actually, I do have some video of them doing that in Richmond. We're going to have to find that video of those tilt-up walls. They call them tilt-ups. Well, I should say tilt-ups really are kind of poured on site and then tilted up. These are poured off-site, stacked up on a truck. The truck pulls them in. They have a crane hooks them up, and away they go. They have these long iron poles that hold them up until they can fit them all together like a puzzle. So, hey, I don't really have a problem with the poured wall construction. I mean, they have it down to a science now. So, yeah. There you go. Thank you, Christian. All right. So we're caught up. Ghost Rider will be back in July. Got to look you up and buy you lunch. We love it. I'm always available. Well, I wouldn't say I'm always available. I'm always down for lunch. How's that? All right, guys. So listen, let's look at, let's go back to what we were looking at before. But again, giving me myself, yeah, gosh, we got to make that a lot bigger, Christian.
Okay.
Because it's nice and big on my YouTube channel. Matrix, it is time for market report. So market report. Where are we at with the villages? 529 matches. We're pretty much kind of holding steady. I mean, it inched up a little bit. I don't know if I can try this again. But no, it's not working. The heck?
I'll have to figure out why. I tried to Google it too.
Oh well. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so 529 homes, manufactured homes, 24 are on the market. That's not a lot. Single family, 382. And villas, we have 122. So that's kind of the split there that we have. And now, pending in the last 30 days, 25 homes when pending. That's not a lot in 30 days. That's not a lot at all. Actually, I'm thinking we're like 115. Let me see if I can do something here. Let's go a couple months. So what is today? The 18th through the 18th of October. Do we have how many? It can't be 13 matches. No. I'm going to have to get with this program here because that's not pending. Let me clear that. So 0 to 30 days, it's saying 25. Sold? Well, let's go back here. I would think that's a 7-day. Only 5 homes sold in 7 days. The villages. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I have villas. Duh. All right. I knew there had to be a problem here. Sorry. Shoot me now. 30 days. All the homes. 129 matches. See, that's what I thought. I knew there had to be a problem. That's actually up from last month, which is about 112, I think, if I remember correctly. And then in 30 days, I mean, in 1 week, 36 homes sold in last week. Okay, while I was gone. Sold. So what do we say? We'll go back here one more time. 30 days, 129. And our solds in the last 30 days. These are homes that closed. So 135 homes closed. Those are ones that sold last month. And 33 closed in the last week. So it looks like there was a slowdown, if only 33. And because if we were looking at pending in the last week, there were 36 that just went under contract. So there you go. So that's kind of what the market's doing. If you want to know what the market is doing, let's say in Stone Creek. Stone Creek. There we go. So 3 homes went pending in Stone Creek. 11 closed in Stone Creek. And we have how many? 66 homes on the market in Stone Creek. On top of the world. No, on top of the world, it's a different animal. Because you have to go on top of the world, Candler Hills. Come on. Man, I'm always heavy on that second letter. On top of the world, Candler Hills, Wayborn Landing, and Indigo. These are all the communities in the on top of the world properties. Let me think. And then we need to say Ocala, because there is another on top of the world in. All right, so there's 162 homes to choose from. Every one of them is a block and stucco home. Now, single family, 117. They do have some attached units over there. So pending. 7 went pending in on top of the world last week. And none sold. That doesn't make any sense to me. I can't believe that. That's weird. That doesn't make any sense. Let's go 30. 12 matches in 30, and then if we went 30 in pending, how many went pending? 20 went pending last month, or within the last month. Half of October, half of November. So obviously much smaller community than the villages, so you're not going to have as many. They need me to kick it in gear, I think, over there. Okay, so that's on top of the world, Candler Hills, Wayborn Landing, Indigo East, and the such. So that is your market report for now. Indulge me, if you would, please, in my latest listings. So I have a manufactured home, 11 days on the market. They are currently moving out of the house. So that is the only picture I have on the front, because there are boxes and stuff everywhere. So I have to get over there now, give y'all some new pictures. But 124.9, looking for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,448 square feet, walking distance, actually, to Lake Sumter Landing. Spanish Springs. My next newest one is my villa. And my villa is in Keystone Villas, which is in the village of Sable Chase. And this home is beautiful. Look at the landscaping back there. They've done a great job. Nice patio. Has an enclosed Florida room. So this is your kitchen, open kitchen, all tile on a diagonal, vaulted ceilings, very important, custom paint job, and then this goes into the Florida room. Now that's looking back the other way. This home is pristine. It is pristine. Plantation shutters. Oh, so, oops. So this is open, but you have pocket French doors in this home that close off the Florida room, which is pretty cool. So there's that picture there, and then there it is with the French doors closed. This home could come completely furnished. Everything you see, what you see is what you get. You can get it. Big walk-in closet. Now this is looking Christian. These pictures.
There you didn't have another one of that one. That was the only one you took.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There was no dark version like you normally do. I think that was the only one that you had only one version of.
I can't imagine. All right, so that is my my Marathon 2-2 courtyard villa, 1,258 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 11 days on the market as well. So if you're looking, whether it's for a full-time home or a seasonal home, here you go. $349,900 is the price for this home. Let's see here. Next. Tangelo Lane. Tangelo Lane, this thing, I don't understand, should have been gone a long time ago. This is a beautiful house. Look at the landscaping, the painted driveway, the golf cart garage. This home has it all. This is your entrance. As you walk through the front door and you're standing in the foyer, there's your foyer light. And then that's looking back where we were standing. Here's your open kitchen. You have a little breakfast nook area right here as you walk in the front door. You can come right on into the kitchen if you want. Plantation shutters. Then you have some really nice, this is a top of the line refrigerator. It's one of those glass look-throughs where you can just pull that little glass door open. So stainless steel appliances. You have solar tubes. Nice custom paint job in this home. Tile floors. Great job with the trim. So you have a nice valance, and your windows have valances, and they call this casing or cased out windows. You have air conditioned lanai. Privacy, the privacy landscaping is to die for. There's your dining room as it looks to the kitchen. So this is an iris. Again, plantation shutters, cased out windows. Now this home actually is 2 bedrooms and a den. So I think it's a, not an iris. It's this is not an iris. This is begonia. So there you go. And the bond's paid. So, man, there is a savings there with the bond paid. There's a little drone action for you there. So your home is like right up here, and so it sits right behind the rec center. Pickleball courts. There's your home. Oh, here's your home here with that fancy driveway. And now you can now see the landscaping. That's a lot of money for that landscaping. Let me go back and see all that landscaping back there. Man, and this home actually sits offset from the two homes behind it, giving you a lot of privacy back there. Whoops, going the wrong way. So this home is for the taking. Here's your enclosed Florida room, air conditioned, mini split up there. There's where you would sit outside. Inside laundry, walk-in Roman shower. And I love this because you have one sink here and one sink over here. You're never in each other's way. Privacy commode, 1,860 square feet living area. It's a nice sized home for $515. Eccles Court. So this is a little 2-2 patio villa for $299.9 on the market. So if you're looking for something, seasonal or whatever, or you're just looking for something that won't break the bank, there you go. And this one comes furnished. Inside laundry rooms are great in this model. This is a colony model. So you're ready to go. I mean, this thing is turnkey, $299. That's a fan up in that light. All right. Let's see what other surprises we have for you. Anything good? Haygood Loop. Haygood is waiting for either somebody that needs a mother-in-law suite. That's what this home has. It has wainscoting over here as well as over here, laminate flooring. Nice open floor plan, enclosed lanai, breakfast nook area, pantry. Big spacious living room right off of your lanai here. All right, so this is your mother-in-law suite area. This is actually the front guest bedroom. Now, anybody want to buy this home and don't want the mother-in-law convenience or aspect of this home, the homeowner's willing to just put everything back as it was as a guest bedroom. So we can definitely do that for you. Inside laundry room, there's the main guest bedroom. Walk-in. It has the walk-in tub. There's your nice enclosed lanai. There you go. That is Haygood for $424. So you can see we have some pretty good. So this is a home I sold some people, and it was just vacant lots out here in Denellen. There was 4 vacant lots. They were all 1.25 acre. And then they ended up putting a mobile home on here. Excuse me. So there you go. 1,500 square feet in this home. And it's just waiting for somebody to come along. Brand new manufactured home in 2023. Nice tile shower, carport, and those are the lots. So let's see what else I have. One more, I think. Oh, this is my island that I have. Excuse me. Yep, 23-acre island, about 5 acres along this coast here for $2 million. All right, so that brings us back to our chat. And so Racer Girl, hey, Racer Girl's in the house. Thanks for joining us with Racer Dude. All right, Wrestler, thank you for joining us. Ira, what makes a home a villa? Only when you say it is. No, actually, a villa is on a 40 by 80 home site. And so, well, those are your 2-bedroom, 2 baths. So they typically have a 1.5 car garage. Some of the newer ones now have 2 cars, and there's different villas. There's patio villas and courtyard villas. And some of the courtyard villas they call bungalows, cabanas, but they're all courtyard villas. So, anyways, I ran into a great courtyard villa walking distance from Brownwood in Alden Bungalows. All right, so Wrestler is out of the house. He's out. Have a great night, Wrestler. Ciao. Racer Girl's joining in. Hold that one for 2.5 years. All right, so there you go. Do you have a recommendation for ceiling fan sizes for great room 400 square feet and master bedroom 270 square feet? I don't want to undersize them, but also understand going too big adds to the electric bill. You know, honestly, I don't know about how much it adds to the electric bill. Those things are almost low voltage. If you just keep them circulating and, just to keep the air flowing. But I would call Dan's Fans. And Dan's Fans, they will give you, they're professionals. They've been around forever, and they will give you your recommendation for your room sizes. So we can call Dan's Fans out, just have them even just do a little inventory and give you an estimate. All right, folks. So 7-Eleven. Looks like everybody stopped talking to me. I'm going to go through, I guess, let's see. 141 people joined us this evening, and there's still 35 people watching. So we're going to go one more time through my little vacation, and then we'll kind of check out for this evening. Just remember, please bring your questions here. That's what I'm here for. Answer all your questions.
I do have an announcement, though. You wanted to start doing phone calls as well as an option. So next week we'll have a Google Voice number that we'll send out before our live stream if anyone wants to call in.
Oh, cool. So I don't know if any of you heard that or not. Christian went ahead and got a Google number. Actually, reading up on those SIM cards
Mhm.
allows me to have two numbers for this phone.
True, but the Google one would be free, and we can do it from your laptop. So you could have do the phones from there.
Oh, I could be the Joe Rogan of the.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we will do phone calls starting next week. If anybody wants to get on a call, talk about, like Corky, if you want to go ahead and talk about a little more about your experience, this is going to be fantastic. I've been trying to get this going for years, literally years. But we're going to want to go ahead and do some phone calls. So if any of you want to call in next week, we will be here. Call in with your questions, call in with your suggestions, call in with anything you might have to offer. All right. Yeah, call-in show. That'll be a different little spin on Homes Around the Village's Monday Night Live. I'm going to like that. So one more time with the Mexico trip, and then we're out of here. Let's see. All right. There's me and the family. Well, actually, I'm taking the picture. So, and then there's our view sitting on a little patio area. This is a swimming pool behind us. It's one of those endless pools that keep spilling over. And there's the view from the pool. So if I'm standing at the pool, we're looking at the little this isn't Manzanillo, this is Santiago over here. Manzanillo's around the corner over there. But I'm going to have to show you some of these gorgeous homes. You can almost see, hold on, let me see, can I zoom in? I can only zoom in so much. But yeah, these are, the homes are, here we go. If I can get this out of the way. Look at these homes. I mean, these homes are just incredible. The architecture is just fantastic. And then you have these little rocks, and every morning we'd see, oh, there's a boat there. They go diving and go spearfishing down there, get them some fresh fish. So, and the lovely Jasmine, like I said, she was one who, oops, what's going on? Oh, brother. Am I done? Don't know why I'm missing. I got to back out of this.
It could.
It starts off smaller and then it goes bigger. Okay. This is from one of the patios at this house that we stayed in. Again, another view. There's Jasmine, another view there. We've already seen. This is where we ate dinner every night, and the living room with the view. This is the house that we stayed in. This is the master bedroom. You could literally, there's a staircase that goes up to the very top. And I have some pictures I'll show you next week of the sunset and the sunrise. I have some really nice, pretty panoramic. Look at this tree growing right out of the concrete they put around it. Oh, I'll have to show you Pedro next week too. Pedro the spider monkey. There's some of the appetizers that they picked for us. Our view from my bedroom. Another view from my bedroom. Yeah. I had the best view in the house, I think. Even over my nephew who had the master.
Is that why you let him?
And that's look. Had that video. Oh, you guys are in for a treat with this video. So we had actually 9 people in the house taking care of us. We had 2 cooks, 2 ladies who did cleaning. We had 2 chaperones who spoke English, who did a lot of the serving. That's 6. We had the driver, which was 7. And 2 more, I think, people who were cleaning the house. But this is a good shot. That's my bedroom up there, up at the top. There's the pool. These are all concrete. These are concrete lounge chairs in the pool. There's the bar area. I don't know where everybody's going. That's where my daughter and son stayed. Down, they call that the dungeon. It's a beautiful room. No, I didn't get a chance to go surfing. The waves really weren't that big. I really wanted to go surfing, but I was waiting for a little better day where there was better. Oh, this is when we first got there. This is when we first got there. So they're showing us all the rooms. That's where my son and daughter stayed, in that room. So here's what I'm going to do, you guys. Hey, Rami, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let this video run. And I'm going to say bye-bye for this evening. Feel free to watch this video or not. That's up to you. We'll see you next week. But enjoy the video.